Where's it at? Where's my? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I'm all ready. I'm paused.
Shy of the 20.
What? Literally, what?
I need you to see if there's any more bows in the closet. It'll be in our cubicle. Our cubicle room.
Okay.
Katie said that there was more bows that she couldn't hang up on my wall.
Yeah.
Go check for it.
Yeah, I'll go look.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Kramer. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The OG, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Oh! Ooh.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Love now to pass on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd down throw for Love. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check Mike 21. Ultra. We want it. Come to my world.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And the 2nd effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Oh, Pat, good. Yeah.
10 plays, 80 yards. Damn. Nice little drive.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Come on now. I told you, man.
Who's she yelling at that?
Kids.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it.
Oh, you lucky you have a lefty, Mo. Yeah, that was nice. That little throwaway.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles. There he goes, left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
I forgot.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll try to run with Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I thought that was a touchdown.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Or like 2 or 3 more.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Pick me up. Here we go. Ultra. Rush in.
First down, Love to pass. Throw left side complete. It's Kramer.
Oh!
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Duvernay's not in.
Oh, that's Kramer.
Yeah.
Check. Fresno.
Both the last 2 plays you've called.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Last 2 plays.
And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up,
Wait, what happened
they'll get to that end zone real fast.
I don't have Eckler.
No. Off.
Now Jones.
That's the fancy league you have.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Why, man?
Aaron Jones. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Screenplay.
Now Crosby for the point after.
I wish my blockers out front would block like that.
Dude, that's like a once in a lifetime.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Yeah. Muscle cramp. Okay. All right. I mean, he'll return. I'm hoping.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
That's what I did. Guess I'm hoping I did. I think I did.
Yeah, because you're about to go on defense and you're about to get brave.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go. Right now.
I mean, it's muscle cramps. I mean,
It could lead to something. Torn ACL.
yeah. I'm just hoping.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Watch twist. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On second down, Tua. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Tua.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic,
and it's
intercepted. Okay. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On second down, it's Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good And some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Working out of the gun. Love under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Tack McKinley in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. And here's Lewis. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
How you going to go making a stud fucking field goal to that fucking bloop-ass kickoff?
I don't know.
What the hell?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A
I
tale
really
of two
don't know.
extremes already in this game. A
That's a Mason
touchdown pass on
Crosby's
their
kick of a
opening drive,
lifetime,
followed
yet
by an
that kickoff
interception
was
last
fucking-
time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances
I don't
it
know,
out.
maybe I had,
And we
maybe
know
if
that's
I
not
had
really
Justin
true, right?
Tucker, maybe
Because the
something
interception,
would've happened.
that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run with Breida. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I thought you were going outside.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From midfield, here's Tua. Man open, it's Goodwin. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I'm like, okay.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10.
That was a nice juke. I was about to
And
hit
he'll
you so
take
hard.
this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Push, big one. Good man.
Just let me know, Red Zone. I'm ready when you are.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a second down throw for Love here.
I don't know what to do.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On third down, Love. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Yo, I pressed that button way before.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
I hit.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Who you play, bud? You play a human?
Yeah, playing
we'll
me, you
remind you
dumbass.
that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
He's going to.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I did play the Falcons again.
Nice.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to float this over the middle deep. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Switch it.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Damn, bro.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
What?
Swap.
How?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So fast. It's unreal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach. Go ahead and run.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Fucking Kittle.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa on the move to his left. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
Dude, you got off just in time, too.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
It would be 2 second-round picks and 2 third-round picks. Like, it's not even a first-round pick. Like, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you go?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Tua. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wow. Going for Hail Mary or a knee? Oh,
so line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to go up top again.
Interception!
That's going to be caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. Yeah, right. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in the first half, it's been fun. Back and forth.
You gotta play better
defense,
for the defensive coordinators,
offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here.
Dude, I thought I had them, bro. I was
scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Insane. Good
so
play,
we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Who, me? Yeah, I do.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
They got Adrian Amos.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch a slant, watch a slant.
They run again with Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On second down, a run with Breida.
Boom!
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it's caught by Parker. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Come on.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, incomplete.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Yeah. Jesus.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
No. Undercrunch. Check 26, check 26.
Oh my God, dude, jump! You sorry son of a bitch.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Safe. Check 26.
Love now on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers 16. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Sanders on for the extra point.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker. Sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I got you. Kill.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
I had a feeling.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Down. 10 black. 53. Mike. 3 bucks. Mega.
2nd down. Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed.
Yeah, well,
all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Take a block or whatever.
On 3rd down, Love. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Come on.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I'm faster than he is.
A very strong gain of 24.
Here, come on, guys. Come catch me.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It should have been
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Breida. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Come on. Come on, Metcalf. You can jump higher than a damn linebacker, dude.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it?
Well,
Right
he's
there at the line of
Metcalf.
scrimmage.
He's better
I know
than
he's
that
a little bummed
motherfucker.
out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain. His guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Well,
Tell you
where
what,
did
he's
guys
been
go?
able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would
my-
call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as,
How far
I
is
can
this
do
field
it.
goal?
So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Kill, kill, kill. Slam, slam, slam.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here.
Dude,
and the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
I mean, I was holding triangle.
It'll go as a loss of about
like
8
forever.
as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Who got hurt?
Love now. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
Yeah,
this is 3rd and 10.
Right around your rotator cuff.
Oh, my God.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I thought he was open.
Picked up by
Actually, it is your rotator cuff.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
I throw a low pass real quick. Oh, you picked the play already.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Again, how many times I got to press the button to call timeout?
Here's a toss right side for Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3
I knew that was it. He was wide open, man.
And
he got hit.
After getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Stop him!
That is caught at the 7.
Yeah.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line
spamming
at the
triangle.
3.
And
68 yards receiving now for him in the game.
he
and
ain't throwing it. Oh, I'm going to throw it now that I got hit.
Yo, what?
Fucking
oh, he's got Omaha?
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And
Omaha.
they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Rashawn Gary racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
That's how we do, D.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Nope, not anymore.
Tua going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That bitch lit up at the
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Yes,
look
sir.
at this.
User
They get the turnover they
User
needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Now,
I
really
needed that
he takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
You better not. Go, you sorry.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Backwards
it's
bounce,
a first
man.
down on a gain of 10.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Do the
On
ball.
first and 10, Love. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
Man.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming.
I'm
that
literally
could
on
hit
the edge of
big.
my
You're
seat
right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
I don't really think that's a good trade.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Nope. Oh, my God, yes.
It to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on.
Yes,
they still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh,
and
my
this will be
God.
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's back to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones.
So, yeah, I mean, Lions.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And
so 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Play action this time with Love. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full.
They'll go with Jones.
Oh!
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting
we're taking this to overtime.
Scoring the
We're taking this to overtime.
they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
We're taking this to overtime.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
God,
it was, dude.
Hit the wrong one. Why in the hell would you even give me a field goal formation anyway?
Here in this fourth quarter.
Thank God. Almost blocked it, but still, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
Two future first-round picks.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds.
And this is caught at the 20. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
She's right now.
A great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead.
I thought cover 4 would do it. I guess not.
Not if you're playing press coverage like that was.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You got to play off. You got to play baseline or cushion.
Gotcha.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be so.
I pressed the wrong button, dude.
Intercepted.
I pressed the flipping wrong button.
And the return this time
I
will
meant
go
to press
out to
R1,
the 42-yard line.
Stupid.
Agreed. That's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there.
Dude, as soon as I pressed that,
anyway.
I was like, oh, no. Good game, man.
Yeah.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Mo was trying to go down there and score some points before half. Just now, you tied it up. So Mo's got to go down and kick a field goal. All right? So you don't want to get beat over the top. You know what I mean? And you try to just play the middle. Because, you know what I mean? Let's go. 60 red. That was... You're learning, though, man. That was a good game. Fucking, you almost beat up. It's stuck.
And they will take a knee here.
I was the underdog, okay?
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this
today's
defense, and what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.
I told him I'm done teaching you, bro.
People
you
down,
don't know
their
yardage.
Don't let them throw the ball through the air and get them up. But now,
I told Davey, it scares me, man.
Taking the ball away.
Right.
Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Dolphins,
tell them, Mo, you had 300 on me a couple weeks
as
ago.
they moved to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6.
Oh, I know, right?
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
That's funny.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You know what's crazy, too? I had to help Newt because he ran into a shit ton of cap. I think he's only got like 42 players on his roster at the moment.
44.
44, yeah.
Oh.
He's got Rodgers. He's eating up like 20 million in cap. He's got Bakhtiari. He's eating up like 18 million. He's got Preston Smith is eating up like 11.
Yep, that's off. I hate fucking field goals, man.
All I can say, I stopped Mo's rank game. I feel proud of myself. And I didn't get my breakout player, unfortunately.